Are you disappointed in Kai's vehicle? Well, what if I told you that I built a custom vehicle for Kai based off Jay's transforming car? I'm Jay's Bricksmix, and today I'm going to show you how to build it out of your collection. Also, stick around for the end to see a short stop-motion animation of this vehicle in action. Starting out with two 1x16 Technic bricks, we start with the wheels, the best part. Now we're going to need an assortment of axles and whatever the heck these things are. I start by sticking a 1x5 Technic axle through a wheel and these two white things, but not passing the second white thing on the other side. Then I slide this into the first Technic brick. If you decide to put the wheels on all separate axles, make sure there's still a little gap between the wheel and the Technic brick. Next up, we attach a yellow connector, and then we do pretty much the same thing on the other wheel. I went with a different design because I had to use easier parts that were on hand, but if you can, mirror the design of the first one. The back wheels are different because they're a bigger size. What we do is we start with that, and added another one of those things, I don't remember what it's called. Then we add in this axle that I think is 12 studs long. When attaching the wheel onto the axle, you want to start with the red thing and then putting on the wheel itself. You don't want to go past the Technic axle hole. It looks nicer that way. Although if you wanted to, you could go past it and add another one of those red things on the inside. For the car body, we start with a 6x16 plate, although you could just do a bunch of 6x whatever to make it a 6x16. And the next parts we add are these two red 2x3 wedge plates on the back. Yeah, that's the back. You'll see later. Then we stick on this 2x8 plate to keep those in place and act as sort of a marker on where you're going to put Wildfire later when you're seating everyone. We add that in the back as an extra window supporter, and that as a comfy headrest because I had to give Wildfire something comfy. With the 4 1x8 tiles and 1 1x6 tile, you're going to make a big letter H across this vehicle. Next, we stick a 2x4 tile under the front of the vehicle to support what will become the front part of it. The controls, you want to put 2 studs away from the front of the 16x16 plate, not counting the 2x4 one we put for support. Then we're going to need to get this 3x6 double-ended wedge, I don't know what it's called. 2 of those golden tiles, nice 2x4 plate, 2 clips, golden slope bit, and this little thing I assembled to finish off the front. To prepare where we're going to place the sides, we need 1x4 plate, a 2x2 upward bracket, and this curved piece. Next up, we're going to work on the back, and we're going to do it in halves. First, we'll start with 2 of these inverted 1x2 slopes. Then we'll come up with a cheese grater and a brick. It can have a hole in it if you want that. It's just so Wildfire had some control over the vehicle. And then that half slope of what we needed to keep the brackets in place earlier, and 1x1 clips so we can add the windshield. Mirror that design, and voila. Kai's is easy, just simply add an air vent, preferably in red, onto it, or maybe like a screen, something like that. And then, done with Kai's. For Wildfires, we need to build some cannons. Start with the windshield piece, then we add 2 clips on it and 2 cannon pieces. Now, you can add these cone bits with flame tips, but I didn't do that this time around because they came off too easily and very losable. Just flame pieces for some reason doesn't work with these cannon elements. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, the comments are on, so you can comment any complaints, suggestions, or improvements for this vehicle or for other vehicles or things on my channel. One last thing. Oh, Jay! Now that this has been cut up, you can follow the video here, but in case you don't want to do that, I'll include a screenshot after all of this. The other thing is actually pretty much the same thing except inverted, but instead of the 1x6 tile, you're going to put a 1x3, a clip bar, and a vent piece. The clip goes in between them. The clip acts as a holder for Kai's sword later on. Next, you attach all of the side detailing and grab your minifigures that you want to use as a vehicle. In my case, I went with a mixed Wildfire minifigure and a Season 2 inspired Kai. I actually did a short featuring the functions of this thing and some other custom things I did. You can go check that out. It's linked in the description.